All right, thank you so much, Noah. The Sebastian County Sheriff's Office is investigating a crash after a vehicle ended up in Booneville Lake on Thursday night. Now, authorities say one person was able to escape the vehicle and was taken to the hospital, but two other people inside were not able to escape. The Sheriff's Office has not released the victims' names, saying the investigation is still active. Stay with us at 5 News as we work to learn more. Now, one of the most shocking cases in Arkansas, the murders of Clinton and Kristen Brink at Devil's Den State Park. It's already been a year since that happened. In a new episode of Unnatural State of Crime, we're taking a look back at the case from the beginning. It's going to debut tonight at 6:30. Here's a sneak peek at the episode.
Possible stabbing, Devil's Den State Park.
2 young children were found and indicated that something had happened to their parents.
Here, they're on the lower Devil's Den Trail. I've got two bodies.
They absolutely protected those girls to the point that it cost them their lives. This investigative team had one mission and one mission only, and that was to put hands on this suspect.
It was right here at this beauty salon in Springdale where the Arkansas State Police arrested Andrew James McGann.
Oh, I was about 5 minutes into the haircut. Something did feel off about him.
He had recently moved here, had taken employment as a teacher. Whether he committed something else, we don't know, but we are certainly going to explore that.
State will not be waiving the death penalty in this case.
Again, at 6:30 tonight, we're going to premiere the Unnatural State of Crime documentary, a closer look at the Devil's Den case, from the manhunt to the arrest. Then at 7, stick around for the conversation. 5 News anchor Jo Ellison, she's going to go beyond the headlines for an in-depth podcast-style discussion on the case that's haunted the natural state for a year. Both air back-to-back tonight, starting at 6:30 on 5 News Plus. And in other news, the Arkansas Department of Human Services is launching a new app to help families manage summer EBT benefits more securely. The app adds protections to help prevent scammers from stealing those funds.
When we built this competitive procurement, we added that to get enhanced features that would help to prevent the theft, which has started happening across the country.
The app allows users to view their balances, transaction details, and lock their cards when not in use. United Way's Fill the Bus campaign is underway today in Fort Smith. Volunteers are collecting school supplies at River Valley Walmart Supercenters to help local students head back to school prepared. We're checking in now with 5 News anchor Jo Ellison, who's live in Fort Smith. Hello, Jo. Good afternoon. What's going on over there?
Hey, but one of the most important events, Fill the Bus, right? This is going to make sure that those kiddos, when they go to school, they have the tools they need to be successful from the very first day. And to tell us all about it and what you can do to help out, we have Shay here with us with United Way Fort Smith area. He's the president and CEO. So let's just talk about these buses are going to be 6 counties here in the River Valley. So when you go to a Walmart Supercenter, they'll be out there?
That's exactly right. So we're across our entire service area, all 6 counties. You'll see all the buses in front of all the Walmart locations, and we're essentially collecting those school supplies for those kiddos before they go back to school. It's hard to believe we're already here.
I know.
So essentially, if you come into Walmart, you'll have an opportunity to be able to donate these supplies, go buy them, bring them out to our volunteers, and we will literally fill the buses.
Yeah, which is really easy because once you walk into a Walmart, you're going to get a list just like this. It has everything on it that these kids are going to need. So you don't have to guess, right? It's all right here. The volunteers will hand it to you. Like you said, pay for it out the counter. And then when you come outside, you can't miss the yellow bus, right? And so you'll give it to the volunteers. They'll take care of it for you. So just want to talk about what the need is like this year.
That's right. So every year we always see an increase in need. Just the economy and things like that really play a lot of factors into it. So for us, it's really a way for us to get it to those hands of those kiddos that may not have that availability to be able to get these school supplies. So that's really the kids that you're impacting. We have several districts across the 6 county service areas that these supplies go back to. And one thing I also want to mention as well, if you can't make it out to a Walmart, we also have the opportunity, go to our website, unitedwayfortsmith.org. There's a donate button there, and you can actually designate straight to fill the bus, and we'll buy all those needed supplies.
Yeah, absolutely. So help out where you can, because this is going to make a huge difference this school year for sure. All right, so it's easy for you. Just grab one of these, pick off the supplies that you want to donate, drop them in the big yellow bus. You're going to be helping a lot of kids this school year. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. All right, we'll see you this weekend here. It's today from
till 7 o'clock today,
7 o'clock
and then 9 to 1 tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you here at the Walmart Supercenters. Can't miss us. We'll be here with the big yellow bus.
All right, Joe, thank you so much. Stay cool out there. Also happening today in Fort Smith, Oklahoma City Thunder forward Jalen Williams is hosting his basketball camp. Campers will participate in skill development drills and fun competitions. The Fort Smith native is also hosting a second camp tomorrow in Springdale. Also underway today, the Altus Grape Festival is back for its 43rd year. Now, the festival will feature arts and crafts, wine tasting, food trucks, and of course, you guessed it, grape stomping. We spoke with the chairman of the festival, who also operates a vineyard in Altus. James Dahlem says despite the freezing temperatures this past winter, the grape harvest turned out better than expected. He says the best part of the weekend is seeing people from across the region come together to celebrate Altus winemaking tradition.
How many people this brings in and how many visitors you get that really appreciate what you do. If you're doing something and you have somebody come up and say, man, this is awesome. Thanks for what y'all do.
The festival continues through Saturday. You can catch Chief Meteorologist Scott Covert live from Altus today on 5 News at 4 and 6 with more on the event, and he's going to bring you your weather forecast. Now to a story gaining national attention. A deadly police use of force incident in Madison, Wisconsin is under investigation after officers shot and killed a 38-year-old man during a struggle. CBS's Jared Hill has the latest.
Overnight, protesters marched through Madison, Wisconsin, hours after a vigil for 38-year-old Corey Ruiz, the man shot and killed by a Madison police officer Wednesday afternoon.
Trust in this department is not something any of us can assume.
Earlier in the day, as the police chief called for patience in the investigation, protesters interrupted.
We don't want to hear anything you've been saying. You're going to say the same thing you all say every time a black body gets shot down in this city.
Police say they were responding to reports that a man was checking parked cars when Ruiz fled on a bike. Madison police don't wear body cameras, but this cell phone video shows what happened after he encountered 4 officers. Police say Ruiz pulled out this knife during the struggle.
He was like life of the party, always like fun to be around.
Community organizer Jasmine Brown says Ruiz was a childhood friend. She's questioning why the officer shot just seconds after a taser was used, which the police chief says was unsuccessful.
I seen someone who was laying face down on the ground and was executed.
Madison's mayor.
It does not matter who you are or what your past is. You should not lose your life as a result of an encounter with law enforcement.
The 4 officers involved are on administrative leave pending the results of an independent state investigation. Jared Hill, CBS News.